So now we're going to look at using example with the limit and showing why it's useful. Okay, so there is an estimated 100 tons of plastic in the North Sea. A new campaign to clean up the ocean plans to remove 25% of the plastic every year with an aim to get the level below 50 tons. However, every year 20 more tons of plastic ends up in the ocean. So the question is that goal achievable? So before, what we would have had to do is just go, okay, u naught equals 100, un plus 1 equals 100, so it's 25% removed, so 75% remained. Okay, and there's 20 tons coming in every year, and we would have had to just go through and seen eventually start to level off or do anything or get bigger or get smaller. But now that we know about the limit, we can actually make some more informed decisions. Well, we know that this A is between 0, -1 and 1, so therefore we know that a limit exists, so that's good. So let's see if we can work it out. Okay, so the limit is equal to B over 1 minus A, which is equal to 20 over 1 minus 0.75. So what's that going to be? Well, we can work it out in our heads, can't we? That's 0.25. Dividing by that is the same as multiplying by 4, so it's 80 tons. Oh dear. So they say the plan is to get the level below 50, but we know that the limit is actually 80 tons. We know that no matter how long they do it for 100 years, it's never going to drop below 80 if these factors stay the same. So what could they do to improve this? Okay, well, what do you think? What you know, this is where the kind of the maths in real life comes into play. What could you do? Well, one thing would be increase A, make A bigger, so that way the rate of removal is going to overtake the rate of increase, or so that eventually, if you can get this rate of removal high enough, it will eventually get down to a point where it's well below 50 tons. So you could work that out, but again, that would just take a bit of guess check and improving. And then what else could be done? Well, you could make B smaller, more removal, and then less plastic. So if you reduce the amount of plastic that's going in every year, that means that it's a lot easier to reduce it because it's not getting as big every time. And then 25% is removed, and it all looks a bit better. So what would the graphs of these look like? So for A is greater than, so this is the original one here. So when more is removed, you start here, but you just get a deeper or lower limit. And then again for B being less, you'll just get a steeper line, because the more is being reduced every time. It's very similar. Okay, so that's the kind of question you might get in an exam. I hope you understood what was going on. If you don't, just drop a wee comment below and I'll get back to you.